The United States Army School of the Americas has trained over 60,000 soldiers from Latin America in commando tactics, psychological warfare, and military intelligence. However, the school has been accused of teaching the art of rape, murder, and pillage. Today, I'm interviewing Colonel Weidner, commander of the School of the Americas.
It seems that Reverend Bourgeois, or Father Bourgeois, better said, organizations are focused against U.S. foreign policy. What challenging comment would you post if he were here today?
Well, I find that I'm always in the position of trying to defend the School of the Americas and the people in the School of the Americas against the allegations that Father Roy makes. I'm not here to make allegations in return.
Now, what is the reason for doing this? Is it for foreign relations?
The funding for students at the School of the Americas is approved by the United States Congress as requested by the Department of State. And it is part of the Foreign Operations Act process each year.
As a concerned citizen of conscience, I do hereby declare my intention to follow the Spirit wherever it may lead me this day.
One would say that it is easier to believe a priest than a man in an army uniform, as is the case here at School of the Americas. Maryknoll priest, Father Bourgeois, has been diligently lobbying Congress for the last 12 years. In all 12 years, he has not succeeded. Just last week, there was a protest on the grounds where there were 36 prosecuted and 26 convicted. Live at Fort Benning, this is Barbara Ladavisi with CNN. This morning, we are at the Mexican Consulate in Atlanta, Georgia. We're interviewing Theodore Maus. He is the General Counsel of Mexico. Fox originally came from here at Atlanta with the Coca-Cola organization. And I'm wondering, with this combination of different executives as far as intellectuals, do you think that it will actually work out in Mexico?
Makes you a little bit nervous because of the lack of political experience of many of them.
Such things as army checkpoints are not mandatory now because he's trying to develop some sort of peace within the rebel Zapatistas. Can you tell us how you feel about this?
Atlanta Hawks defensive player Dikembe Mutombo is a team player both on and off the courts. He came to America to study medicine, where he later was drafted to the NBA. This athlete has built a 300-bed hospital to improve the public health care system in his native African town. Although his basketball career has taken him down a different path, he has not forgotten his dream. Tell us what Mutombo's foundation is and what it's all about.
I created the Mutombo Foundation back in 1997 to try to help the healthcare situation in my country, which has been very catastrophic, and with the children keep dying, and 1.7 million people who died for the past 2 years, I felt that if I can go and make a difference, maybe God will help all.
How often do you make it back to Africa?
Every summer, as much as I can.
That's great. What do you do for fun?
I try to spend much time with my kids and my wife, and travel a lot. I live on a plane.
Ese nombre, I know how to pick them.